For more on Patriots Bills now, we bring in Andy Gresh, our insider.
Yo.
Hashtag Bills Mafia.
Oh, you know what? They've been quiet this week. Yeah,
maybe
because
a reverse course there.
Yeah, I think they're 5-4, and maybe they're starting to realize that they're going to be the weak sister in the AFC playoffs if they even make it at all. Of course, that'd be a step forward for those idiots because they all were preaching last year how elite a team they were, and Turd Rod Taylor now at quarterback, I'm sure will lead them to great heights.
All right, I talked about this earlier. The Patriots offense back in week 2, Edelman and Dion Lewis were the stars in this game.
Yeah.
So who does the Pats go to tomorrow night offensively?
Well, obviously they're going to try to do something against Gronkowski, but I still think Gronk ends up getting his. I would say it's going to be Brandon LaFell because I think there are plays that can be made on the outside. Look, they're going to beat up Danny Amendola every time they can get their hands on him, and I'm not sure the other tight end is ready to go just yet. So I would say Brandon LaFell, and look, he had that horrible first game where he dropped. It felt like every ball that came his way. I think he's kind of gotten over that now, playing much more consistent. He's a guy that Brady will turn to and rely on.
Do you think Brady gets more comfortable back there if the 3 linemen who are listed as questionable are right?
Oh, there's no question. You find a way to get the middle of that offensive line shored up and get some extra depth at tackle if possible. Yes, I think it's going to make Brady feel much more comfortable, and it gives it gives Bill Belichick options. He can rotate guys through, and plus when you want to go to a 6th offensive lineman outside of Michael Williams, you've got the ability to do that.
When the Pats are on defense, Bills on offense, LaShawn McCoy had a good game against the Jets last week. Tyrod Taylor, his name is, has shown some sparks. What concerns you, if anything, when Buffalo's on offense?
It's their speed, and if Jamie Collins isn't on the field and doesn't look like he's going to play, it's really their ability to get out and run. We know Watkins can burn it. We know that Shady McCoy can run. And for the quarterback spot, Tyrod Taylor, fine, I'll be nice, has the ability to run and get outside the pocket. So you better be good at tackling. And the first guy, if you can't make the tackle, grab on and slow him down so the rest of your mates can come gang tackle. I know it's so trite, and of course you got to tackle. Well, against some teams you might be able to get away with it. Against the Bills, they can burn you with their speed, whether it's on the outside at the running back or at the quarterback spot.
All right, let's get your prediction for tomorrow night's game.
Well, I mean, look, the Bills never win at Gillette Stadium. I think Rex, who's been kind of calm this week, I mean, he had his little blow-up, but he hasn't gone crazy. I think the Patriots end up winning 34-21.
34-21. All right, good stuff. We'll hold you to that one. We'll have much more from Andy Gresh in just a bit, and just after the break, the rest of the NFL highlights. We're back on the Patriots Wrap right after this. Welcome back to the Patriots Wrap with Andy Gresh. The Jamie Collins illness thing is so bizarre.
I agree.
Now, the Patriots, like to keep things in-house, but there isn't any info on this.
And look, the only thing that we did hear is that it isn't MRSA. That I buy, because if it was, he'd be in a hospital. The fact that he's lost weight on this, it tells me, viral flu type something. To hear about his strength needing to get up and his weight needing to get back up. So, yeah, this has now gone from, okay, he's sick, to, nah, he's got the trots, to, whoa, what's going on here? And now it starts to really worry you, especially if he's losing that much weight, where they're worried about the muscle mass. He's a speed guy. He's a change of direction guy. He needs to be at full strength, and he's big, but he's not massive in terms of a linebacker. So he needs to be the 230, 40 pounds they got him listed at. So you're right. This is now, even if he's ready to come back, it's now turning into maybe 1 or 2 more weeks for him to be able to get back on the field.
Now, the Patriots, well-known, dominate the Bills. They've won 22 of 24. How much of that is in Rex Ryan's head? Mental, you always say that Belichick occupies space in other people's head.
I think it's more the players, because Rex has got his own set of issues that in part he helped create. It's about those guys who have been on this team for a couple of years now walking into Gillette and trying to convince themselves that if they get down 10-0, somehow, some way this year it's going to be different. I don't think that's the case. If the Patriots can jump out early, there's a chance they can really punch them in the nose and they'll just fall down and won't get up.
As for the rest of the day in the NFL, Jets and Dolphins both lose in the division. The Broncos win with Brock Osweiler.
That's amazing.
Looking ahead to next week, do we see Manning Brady again?
Hey, with all these reports swirling now, and Kubiak's going to meet with Manning, and then there was the trade report that they've come out and denied. I mean, this is really getting interesting. Osweiler shocked me today. The completion percentage was really good. Denver ran the ball a little bit, which is amazing. And I think they're now getting back to the way Gary Kubiak wants to run that offense. I think he's going to be very tempted to leave Manning on the bench. And maybe you open it up during practice and see. But I don't know right now if Peyton Manning, I don't think he's starting next week.
And Mike Florio on NBC said tonight that he plans to play next year, even if it's not with Denver.
Wow. It's getting to the point now to where he could become Willie Mays. I mean,
right, you don't want that.
And you know what he's doing is he's ending the Brady Manning debate.
It's done.
Because, with the way that Brady's career has ended and the way his has ended, oof.
Remember the email during the Deflategate thing where Brady told his buddy, I got 6 or 7 more years.
Oh, yeah. It's like, okay, dude, that's a little much. But, okay, you get to 40 and then get the hell out.
All right, thanks, Gresh. We will see you Wednesday of this Thanksgiving week and Friday.